Okay. Uh, let's see. The happy experiment has started. Hooray! Yay! 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 Hooray! Marilyn, joining my experiment. Yay day! Yay! Hooray! It is time. Hi, Daniel. Thanks for joining the social. This is my first time experience doing an audio room, broadcasting Restream on YouTube and Facebook. And folks are welcome to join me. The link is in some posts that I made. Hello, those of you that are watching, two of me. And raise your hand if you want to join. Dennis has joined the party. It is a yay day, social shindig soiree experiment for taming your tension with community, connection, joy, laughter, and who knows what's going to happen. Folks are welcome to join on screen or in the audio room and share weekly wins or make announcements about things you have coming up, or tell us about something magical that happened this week, or whatever. Whatever is a wonderful W word. And we are Wise with Wendy on this Yay Day. Now, what is this Yay thing all about, you might be wondering? Well, May is for Yay, so you're going to get all kinds of Yay. April, we're going through the 30 Days of Me, which are terrific tips and actionable items every day to help you simplify healthy happiness. Yay is another wonderful thing to have every day. Yes, and I am just going to pause and see if I can add Daniel. I don't know. His hand went away. I don't know how to do that. Experiments. It made his profile big. His hand went away. I don't know how that works. What was I saying? I was saying, yay is, hi, Robin. Every coach will tell you that you should use your big why. Okay, I have to figure out how this works because the hands go up and then they disappear. I don't know. I'm on mute now. There I am. Am I back? I don't know. It's an experiment. I don't have any feedback. Let's see if there's any chat on my Restream. I don't see any chat. You can hear me. Those are thumbs up. Back to yay. Every coach will tell you to use your big why, right? For me, that's put your arms up to the sky. Go ahead, raise them, lift those hands up, extend that energy through the top of your skull, extending, opening your spine, decompressing, raise those fingers up to the sky, wiggle them a little bit, generate that energy. That, my friends, is your big why. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Omar. We're making a big why. You're welcome to join me on Restream. I can send you the link if you want, or I can try to figure out how to admit someone to the audio room. Now, when you lower your arms and keep that energy up through your spine, through the top of your head going up towards the ceiling, but your fingers are now going down towards the floor, that's your big A. Yes, yay. You can roll your palms forward and back and rotate those bones in your shoulder sockets, decompressing some of all this connecting and computing that we do all the time, right? Now lift those arms back up in your big why, because you got to use that big why. And now you've put some yay in your day. Hooray! The more yay you put in every day, the better you will feel and the more mobility you'll have in your shoulders. If you can't move your shoulders in that way, you can think about making the big yay. And you can kind of open up and expand that idea within you, despite physical limitations. Now, that's one of the things that we can do to generate joy anytime is by using the power of the mind. Work that muscle that's in those few inches between your ears, right? That's the wise way. And that's also part of the 3 keys that I talk about in almost every video or broadcast that I do. Let me take a sip. So I can keep chatting at you. But the 3 keys for a quick reset, taming your tension or boosting your energy or just taking a pause for a moment, no matter where you are, whatever you're doing, is to breathe, right? I hope you're all breathing. Are you all breathing? I hope so. I hope you're breathing well. When you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, you're stimulating the relaxation response. Yes? In through your nose, out through your mouth. Now, it's nice to take a longer time for breathing practices or slip into some meditation, but these are tools that you can do quickly, anywhere, anytime. And it's also a good gauge for how your internal state is. If your breath is all up top in your chest and short, then you might want to spend a little bit more time deepening that breath, bringing it into the belly, using the diaphragm, releasing the tension that's in your upper chest and your shoulders and your neck, probably, if you're breathing like that, short and shallow. You might also want to tap into anchoring with some mindfulness, like examining textures or touching, tapping into the senses, because usually when your breath is short like that, you've got some anxiety or some fear, some worries going on. So grounding yourself with a little deeper breath. I like to think of the breath like the ocean tide that comes in, it rolls in and it lifts up all of the particles. Yes, lifts up all of the particles and then redeposits the particles back down. And again, lifting up and redepositing, refresh, renew, revitalize. And that's what your breath can do for you when you tap into a little bit of intentional breathing. And like I said, longer, deeper breathing practices are really good for you. But it's also a powerful tool just in the moment. Quick, reset, reset. You can always add that verbally or mentally, saying reset or release. Inhaling, opening, accepting, allowing, exhaling, emptying, letting go, cleansing, releasing. I don't need that anymore. Now, key number 2 that I'm sure you've heard me talk about is pretty simple. It's good for you and those around you. It's smiling. And that's something that breathing will probably help you do too, because it feels good and you smile. Now, when you smile, you activate those muscles in your face, yes, that are much prettier than when you're frowning or all crumpled and tight and grouchy. Smiling, when those muscles are activated, it stimulates other responses. It releases happy endorphins in your system. So when you've really got that frown locked in, if you can force yourself to smile, then you might smile more naturally, because moving those muscles has helped trigger those other responses in your system to help lighten the load, to help brighten your day, to put a little more yay in your day. Hooray. Now back to 3. Key number 3 is where I started talking about this. It's that thinking of the things generate the joy, tapping into that essence and really revitalizing, radiating love, kindness. And we can do that by tapping into memories or thoughts of places. You can use pictures or silly cat videos, gifs. You can use memories that fill you with warmth and love and joy. And when you do that, when you fill yourself with that warmth and love and joy, that loving kindness, it radiates. You can feel it radiate within yourself, can't you, right now? You can kind of feel it when you generate that. And it also radiates around and it ripples forth out into the world. It is a wonderful way of being. And these are so quick and simple. And the work that I do is really about simplifying healthy happiness and being happier and healthier in the moment, no matter what we're going through. Because the past few years have taught us anything. There's a lot of crap going on and a lot of stuff that we're going to be going through. That's not going to slow down. Life is a wild ride. It's an adventure. Adventures aren't always pretty and pleasant. No, you got to trudge through the muck. You get bit by the bugs. Hopefully you don't get so damaged that you can't go on. And hopefully you've got a community of people around you that can lift you up when you fall, that can help you through whatever it is that's dragging on you. And that's part of what we're building here today. That's what Yay Day is all about. This Fri-YAY Fiesta is meant to be a celebration where people can bring weekly wins and make announcements of other fabulous events that are going on. Playing with the idea of doing the audio event on a Fri-YAY and the video pop-up yays here and there. I don't know. Let's make it what works for us, because I want this to be a social shindig soiree that spreads the love and the joy, helps us connect with things that we maybe don't catch because there's so much going on. Welcome to the show. This week, some of the things that were going on in my world that I've put out there. On Tuesdays, I do a newsletter called Taming Your Tension. And this week it was Celebrate for Relief. And this is part of that celebration here, celebrating and appreciating our little wins, if it's just as simple as waking up, breathing. It is so important to celebrate, to appreciate you. In fact, why don't you give yourself a hug right now? It'll feel good, and it's good for you too. Maybe do a little bit of twist with that hug. Feels so good. Yes. Appreciate what you've accomplished this week. You might not have gotten everything you wanted to do done. I mean, I had to leave a meeting yesterday because of technical difficulties with this other thing. And, life just isn't a pretty thing all the time. But when we appreciate the progress instead of dwelling on the ditch, dipping into the upset, it's a choice. I like to say you can choose to be a stagnant poison puddle or a fresh bubbling spring. Which are you choosing? And the breath and the smiling and the generating of joy are great ways to get out of that poison puddle when you feel like you might have slipped in a little bit. And you can pull yourself out, and you can reach out for help, and you can appreciate the progress, the fact that it didn't suck you in all the way, right? The fact that you're here working on you today, appreciating you today. Yay! Hooray! Oh, goodness gracious. So also this week was episode 100 of the Taming Your Tension Today podcast that I do every day. Whether anybody else shows up or not, I show up, and I appreciate and celebrate that. So it's day 104 of the year today, which means there have been 104 episodes, and you can catch those at youtube.com/@tamingyourtension. All of those are there, and this one is going to the Happier, Healthier Humans channel, but they're all over the place: Facebook, YouTube, and here on LinkedIn. It is usually a video live, but like I said, I'm doing this experiment right now with this audio room. I've got a little split screen going on here, half anticipating my computer will crash, but so far so good. And yes, Also, something else that happens in my world, the content that I produce to help the world have happier, healthier humans, is in the LinkedIn or Facebook or my own Happier, Healthier Humans community. You can join the free public zone at happierhealthierhumans.com. And we do a weekly challenge, and then a food of the week, and then a weekly recipe, and then a tip to boost the weekly challenge on Thursdays. You can join any of those groups, Happier, Healthier Humans, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, or at happierhealthierhumans.com. You can browse without joining. Of course, if you sign up with your email, then you'll get weekly digests and other special announcements. And you can also join as a member, 10% off now through 420. It started on 410 for tension taming for 10 days, 10% off. You can lock that discount in for the lifetime of your membership. And if you have any questions about your own tension, about any of these offers, about any of the content I make, or you just want to have a chat, please book a call with me at calendly.com/ can you guess? Taming your tension. Because when you start taming your tension today, that stops it from accumulating. And as you know, we silly humans tend to be stress hoarders anymore. We're like hoarding that stress in our back. My clients come and they're like, oh, this is where I hold all my tension. And I'm like, well, stop holding it. Let it go. Shake it out. That's a lot of where Yay Day has come from, with your big why and making your yay and putting it in every day, especially if you're spending so many hours on your devices. Watch for more yay coming in May. And I'm putting together group experience programs to add yay to maybe an HR rep would want to get it for the work from home workers. Series of presentations for simple, healthy happiness tips and strategies, super stress soothers, terrific tension taming tips, pain prevention practices, and healthy happiness habit boosters. Yay! Okay. A lot of yay. This week, the weekly challenge in the groups was to ditch the add-on sugar. No added sugar. Hit that sugar slow down. It is so important to be aware of what we're eating and how it impacts our energy, our cognitive ability, the inflammation, the pain in our joints. You know, if I eat too much sugar or too many carbs, then my joints flare up for the next couple of days. You know, there's a little more achiness, a little more pain. This isn't just getting older, folks. You're not just getting older. You're not just falling apart. It's the choices that we make day to day. And like they say about, you know, planting trees, creating a forest, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best is today. So you can't go back in time, but you can change how you're going to move forward into the future. And hopefully you'll choose to do that as happier, healthier humans. And I'm here to help. There's a whole lot of us here to help. I see some of you here now. And I'm just super passionate and enthusiastic and excited about creating a better world together as happier, healthier humans. And I do hope that you will spread this mission, join this mission, join the community, bring others along. Tell folks that are hurting that I'm here to help them find either the proper professional that might work for them, or to, you know, guide them with my terrific tension taming tips and healthy habit helpers. Yay! Yeah. So I don't have a lot more to say today. I have a really stacked Friday, so I'm probably going to cut this short unless, let's see, anyone wants to let me know how I'm supposed to bring someone on an audio room by raising their hand, Lydia. Look at that. Now I have to figure out how to make it work. Do I hit the three dots? Allowed to speak. Hooray! That should have worked. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining me for this experiment because without someone joining, it wouldn't have been so much of an experiment.
I love your what do you call it? Your splash on the top of the Happier Healthy Your Humans Fri-YAY Fiesta. You have a beautiful, happy, very healthy looking and very calm unicorn on there, and it just looks so colorful and it's wonderful.
Yeah, blessing.
Yes.
I'm so glad you enjoyed that. So, do you have any upcoming events or announcements that you would like to? I think are you were on one today already, or do you have any more that you'd like to shout out before we wrap this up today?
I was on this morning with Mind, Body, and Soul, and that event has ended. However, there's a link right in it so that if you missed it, you can go on and see that, catch that. And they, Karen and Joan run that on YouTube, so it can be caught again. Just like I will probably repost it on my channel, The Joyful Path.
Yes, that's what this is all about is sharing those things and shout outs. And I'm so happy you joined me here for my little social experiment. I don't know if I'm going to, I want to do more audio rooms. It's kind of fun. Tomorrow morning, I'll be joining Melissa. Coffee Chat with Melissa is an incredible event. I usually join from between the covers because it's very early. It's 6 a.m. out here. But a lot of us join while we're still in bed getting our Saturdays started, right? Um, Once she was like, hand up if you're still in bed, and almost the entire audience raised their hand. Yeah, that's the nice thing about the audio events, which is part of why, I'm kind of interested in doing some more, especially with my technical difficulties and challenges. Is that, it's a lot easier to kind of, not have it all together and do an audio event than it is going live, especially cross platform. Yeah.
Don't tend to glitch as they're taking less space, I think.
Yeah,
So
definitely. Less bandwidth. Yeah. You can be in bed. Right. There it is. There it is. So awesome. What else is happening? Tomorrow is Hotness Unleashers, isn't it? Yes, it is. Hotness Unleashers show is also tomorrow. Do you know of any other fabulous things that are going on tomorrow other than you're going to be feeling better? Wow. Weren't you just freezing just yesterday? Wow. Well, it's sunny and gorgeous outside. Max keeps going and laying in the sun and getting hot and then coming into the kitchen and laying in on the cool tiles and then repeating and going out on squirrel patrol the way he likes to. Give me a treat. I went out and now more treats and now more treats. They must be outside because I just said treats several times and I was not attacked by dogs. So awesome. Well, I would like to thank Yasser's here. Hooray, Yasser. I haven't seen you in ages. It's nice of all of you to join. I'm not going to be able to make it the full hour today because I have to dash off and do some hands on tension taming and then some outfitting of folks for adventure. But first, Omar is going to join us and do some shout outs. Hi, Omar. Welcome. Yay! Yay. So do you have any things to shout out? Any yay per D? Sorry, I couldn't resist. That's right. That's right. That's good for most everybody, most anytime. Thank you so much again, Lydia, for joining and Omar for jumping up here. And yeah, do you have any weekly wins? Any weekly wins you want to share? Yay! Yeah. There's always a win, especially with Wendy. That's my name. Wow, you guys all have hotter temperatures than we do today. That's really weird. It's only really the Sacramento area, the capital, the valley in between the mountains and the sea, and it's reading 57 right now, with only a high of 68 expected, which is a lot lower than usual. Um, but we'll be having it soon. All right. Yay for summer warm up, thawing out, and vitamin D and vitamin G, the ground, because more people will be outside barefoot getting their grounding in. Vitamin G, hooray. Hooray for vitamin. I'm yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Vitamin G, grass or dirt or whatever, grounding barefoot, reconnecting to the earth and the energies of the planet. I'm on an earthing grounding pad right here at my desk. I brought the grounding power indoors. So wonderful. The Hour of Empower, Dawn's show? Awesome. Okay. Another thing to look forward to. There's so much going on. I'm so glad that you shared that with us because I will definitely keep my eye peeled for that live and replay. It's there's just so much great stuff going on. And earlier this week, also, I went live with DJ Silver Fox Talks, and that same day, that morning, Gretchen and Trevor were live talking about live streaming. They were we all of us were live streaming, talking about live streaming while we were live. So so yeah, yeah, yeah. Which platform? Which was nice when LinkedIn was glitchy. We could go, I joined on YouTube a few times so I could comment for people and actually show up. But that's good. Go look at those replays. Gretchen's show is The Plight Attendant. And DJ's videos can be found on YouTube at Silver Fox Talks. And I've got to wrap it up and run, everybody. But I am so happy. Thank you for joining this first Yay Day Fiesta experiment with the audio room feature. And I am so happy that we were here together. Remember to put a little yay in every day, to use your big Y, and to hug yourself every once in a while because it feels good and it's good for you too. Woo-hoo! Awesome. Bye. Let's see if I can play this intro as an outro. Yay. Bye.